Impressive, isn't it? Yeah, no, this already ain't okay, and it's more so not okay with the fact this is on a frickin' baby onesie. I would like to speak to the person who heard the word baby arm and thought that meant a literal baby. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video for the day. We're going back into r/AreTheStraightsOK, one of the universe's most unanswered questions, and even to this day, it still remains
one of nature's mysteries.
And if you guys would like to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more content like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up them wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on them notifications, okie dokie, leg out. About me, if you use pronouns, wear heavy makeup, talk about PC politics, when politics is the world's biggest joke of the 21st century, have the body count of a dog, I'm sorry, how are you measuring that? No self-respect, hate your job, choker, daddy issues, participate in cancel culture, no personality/hobbies, and not actively becoming better. Please don't swipe. You need to reevaluate yourself as a person and where you are going. I really can't stress this enough that if you are a broken woman, the unbroken men will never want it. I don't know why, but I feel like this is the type of person where if I matched with them, I would purposely change my bio to be exactly opposite of what this dude is saying. Plus, also, I'm not an absolute professional at making dating bios, but I'm fairly certain nobody's going to be looking your way if 100% of your bio is pushing people away. I'm working on an iPhone setting called wife mode. It's for men when their wives are in the room. All the women's names in their phones get changed to men's. So, let's say you are out driving with your wife and your phone is hooked up to the car. If you get a text from Amy, wife mode will change the name to Andy. This is going to save so many marriages. Hashtag wife mode. I mean, that's like putting in more effort to just do a simple thing that gets you the same and actually better result of how do you save a marriage, and it's called not cheating. I don't know how long that's been around, but you know, it's pretty effective. It's pretty effective in it all. No airbags, we die like real men. Oh, my bad. I guess I'm not a real man if I want to frickin' live. Dear men, enter your heart before you enter a woman. If you ask her to take you to heaven, you better be showing up with God's love in your hands. Her body is a temple made for worship. When you bow to a woman, satisfy her soul's deepest hungers, she willingly surrenders and becomes your peace on earth. Zealous sage, the womb medicine. Many men experience otherworldly peace during lovemaking with a woman because her womb contains sacred medicine from God. If you ask a woman to be your portal to heaven, it is in your duty as a man to show up with gifts of love and honor. Give her exactly what she wants, and you will be replenished by her overflow of gratitude. You know, I get the feeling this is the type of person that the only way you're going to be able to tolerate listening to them is just if you mentally tune out and let them go on whatever they're going to say, because very much this is the type of person that will not stop talking until they can finish everything they want to say. Don't marry a husband because you want a washer and a vacuumer. Marry a protector and provider. If he washes dishes and vacuums on his own free will, great. But if he doesn't, that's great too. These expectations put upon husbands aren't biblical. He buys the dishes, you wash them. Gentlemen, want to make your lady feel special? Place her picture in the kitchen and write Employee of the Month. She'll love it. Follow me for more relationship tips. The only tips regarding relationship that this is doing is like tips on how to end a relationship. Oh yes, so on top of this being a whole, oh look, they're starting out early as a ladies man. Not only that, but like starting from day frickin' one. No, on top of that, the whole chocolate nurse thing. Way to go. Yeah, no, that's totally not good. When a man says he will do anything for a woman, he means fight bad guys and kill dragons, not vacuum or wash dishes. You know, I'm actually seeing a whole bunch of these posts, and the only thing that goes through my mind was, wait, I thought it was like common knowledge to be equally sharing in a relationship. Apparently it's not, so that's not really going going to show that this is going to be a good thing. Why are there people out there that think that when you're in a relationship, the significant other that you're in the relationship with is basically just a live-in maid or butler? Like, seriously, what happened to the thing about in relationships where it's, like, healthy to pick each other up and be the foundation for each other? Like, where'd that go? When'd that go out the window? The perfect boyfriend. Does not drink, does not smoke, does not cheat, and also does not exist. The most you should spend on a date is $200 minus the girl's weight. Oh, you want to be fat and gross? Okay, we will see what we can do with $40. Yeah, this will be the type of dude that says this and then thinks he's gonna be all big-brained and everything, but then she flips it around on him and he's upset and pissy about why he only gets a McChicken. Plus also, dude, you're very much not factoring in height in any way, shape, or form when you're doing this whole weight thing. Like, 160 pounds, if you're 5'9", that's not bad, that's not big. And I know that men and women have different fat distribution when it comes to what their weight is, but still, if you're the average height in wherever you are, 160 pounds most of the time is not big. Blind date dilemma. Is it a terrible faux pas to order a fish on a first date? She did, and he didn't like it. Okay, who out here listed ordering fish as a turnoff for a first date? Like, seriously, if you order fish and the date just gets up and leaves, I'm fairly certain that is a grenade taking itself out, because that is just stupid. That if whatever you decide to order is the reason your date gets up to leave, then that is just immature. Like, seriously, I wonder if this dude actually read this article and then realized how stupid he sounded. I left because she ordered fish. Really? They reckon the beer contains female hormones. They might be right, because after 8 pints, I can't blank and can't effing drive. First off, you're kinda stupid on that, thinking that that was how that works. Secondly, welcome to the science section of the channel. Out of all of the articles I've been able to find relating to that first sentence, a lot of them did actually say that beer does contain, specifically hops, contains a high amount of phytoestrogen, which is kind of similar and it imitates the hormone estrogen. But the only way that that hormone has any sort of effect on anybody's body is if you drink a whole bunch of it, and like I'm talking an industrial amount. So it's very unlikely that you drinking a lot of beer is going to have any adverse effect on you or your body. So like in a nutshell, as long as you're not drinking a keg a day, it's not going to do anything. A man should understand he doesn't protect his woman because she is weak. He protects her because she is retarded. Women always say that they want a man that will protect them and then complain when he is controlling. Sorry, didn't you realize protecting you doesn't just mean protecting you from the world. It likewise means protecting you from the foolishness of your emotional, neurotic self. I mean, but dude, there's a fine line between please don't walk out into traffic, it's kind of dangerous, and I don't want you going out tonight. There is a difference between protecting and controlling, and unfortunately, I don't know if you know the difference. Like back when I was dating this girl, whenever we were walking, I would always like walk on the side that the road was on, just because I figured that was the good thing to do. My only thing with my kid being gay is, how is he gonna carry on our family legacy? Males can't carry children. He needs himself a woman to do that. End of discussion. Oh yes, because God forbid you not realize that adoption and surrogate mothers exist. A friendly man will never be my man. Ah, it must be one of them woman traits to be a good person, isn't it? Hey, let's put that one up on the fridge right next to ordering dessert and having margaritas. Don't be a boring girlfriend. Sometimes just take his phone and delete all the female contacts and wait for the fight. Ah yes, because every guy has a turn on listed that wants somebody who actively goes out of their way to start arguments and fights. It's totally the best relationship anybody can have that is going to last well into your 80s, 90s, and even if you're able to, the hundreds. Spouses cheat, and places like these don't help at all. At least have something that doesn't let married men or women in without permission from the other. Eventually, something like this will get sued for someone's spouse cheating, and they will win the lawsuit. Watch and see. Look, if a club with dancers and everything sets up shop in a certain location that's just a location, and your husband shows up, That's not the shop's fault. That's like a person losing their child's college fund and then blaming the casino they went to. Am I the antagonist for making my boyfriend feel uncomfortable after he insisted on joining us on Girls' Night In? My boyfriend, 27, started asking to join me in my Girls' Night In. Every time I tried to say no, he would be like, I have to join, or you'll have to cancel. It made me and the girls miserable having to sit there with him in the middle. This past Friday, he insisted to join us again. I had enough. I came up with an idea to get him to hate hanging out with us, made a plan, and told the girls what we were going to do, and they were down for it. The girls came, and my boyfriend immediately sat with us and started ruining our conversations by steering them towards him/his work/his achievement. So here's what I did. I started bringing up gross/embarrassing subjects, and the girls were eating them up by talking about them in details. Subjects like censored, periods, his most sensitive spot, cramp, yeah, I can't say that, hairy legs, parts getting trapped in the valve and coming out the front, squeezing the thing out of the other places, cramps, that, dirty underwear, and again, cramp that. Yeah, I'm not quite sure I can say the majority of that on YouTube. We talked about this stuff in boring details, like it could feel his discomfort without even looking at him, but God, when I turned to see why he got quiet suddenly, he was getting red in the face and had sweat all over his forehead. I bet he found himself unable to relate to these subjects, thus couldn't take part in the conversation. He got up from the couch, ready to head out. I looked at him and asked where he was going, and he was like, I just remembered that I have an important meeting with the guy in about 10 minutes, and I have to go now. He rushed out telling us to have fun. The girls and I started laughing hysterically. Fairly certain the first red flag for all of this was pretty much the whole I have to join or you'll have to cancel, like it's either I come or you don't go. Really, just sounds like a control freak when anybody says that. Doesn't matter if it's a guy wanting to hang out with his guy friends, a girl wanting to hang out with girlfriends, whatever. If your partner feels like they need to make sure that they are there or else it can't happen, that don't sound okay whatsoever. But with that, that is going to have to be it with the video. If you guys would love to be absolutely amazing, show your support, and see more videos like this one in the near future, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment down below to start up the wholesome internet discussions, and if you have not already, subscribe to the channel and turn on the notifications. Also, check out another video or two, you might find some interesting stuff. But with that, I'll be sure to see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.